Good afternoon everyone, my name is John and today we will be presenting to you someone in science. Now today we'll be talking about a French scientist who have contributed a lot in areas of microbiology and medicine. Well, we'll be presenting to you everything that we have recorded, so we hope you sit back and enjoy the show.
Look at all these food we have here!
Well everyone, since the beginning of time, humans have always enjoyed eating food.
This tastes so good! Wow, what is this? Yuck!
But there is a problem, you see. Food, as good as it gets, it spoils sometimes. Now, so how does food get spoiled? Now, just look at this black cloth. The ancient people believed that food gets spoiled because of the theory of spontaneous generation. What is spontaneous generation? Well, spontaneous generation is basically the belief that nothing will give rise to something. Well, if spontaneous generation is true, there are many serious implications.
Germs might suddenly form in your drink.
Hey, why got germs on? Better don't drink already lah. Yuck.
Hey, what?
Now, Mr. X knew that spontaneous generation cannot be the answer to solve a lot of problems concerning infection. So he decided to carry out an experiment to prove his germ theory of disease. Ooh, an experiment. Now, what we're gonna do is, now this is a bottle with a swan-shaped tube. Alright, now inside this bottle, as we can find here, is nutrient broths. Basically, nutrients are stuff that make things grow. Woo! Now, what we do is we put in some nutrients here and we apply some heat down here. And now, with the heat being applied, all the air is out from the bacteria and we allow this thing to cool. Normally, in every situation, for instance, in this experiment, what happened is air and bacteria, after heated, of course, bacteria and air will enter, and hence it will pollute this nutrient broth because bacteria are able to live on these nutrients and they can go and multiply. But in this experiment, this is a very interesting one, like draw to your attention. Now, air, after heating, all the air is evacuated from the flask. New air can come into this flask, so to say. Although air can come in because air is light, we can go in, but bacteria can't. Because you see, this dust basically contains bacteria as well, because bacteria are dense. They can't, bacteria can't slide up this slide as illustrated by. Now, the germ cell theory is one very important contribution by Mr. X to modern medicine. Because of our understanding concerning germs, we can do a few things to prevent infections. Without germ cell theory, we will not know the importance of hand washing.
Oh, I need to use the toilet. Huh? No tissue paper? Aye, never mind lah. Use hands only lah.
A bit sticky.
Never mind lah.
Oh, very nice, this biscuit's delicious.
Hey, you want some or not?
Never mind lah.
Hospitals will also not realize the importance of sterilizing the equipment and even using contaminated equipment, which is quite dangerous.
Wow, now these days you have to cook at home, someone have to work in the hospital. Hey! Hello? Hi, Dr. Chan? Hi, you need me there at the surgery now. Alright, hey, no way. Alright, sure. I don't worry lah, I'll bring my own knife.
Now, the second contribution of Mr. X, he is one of the founding fathers of vaccination. Now, he discovered vaccination through the negligence of his servant. Now, this can be illustrated from the story we will be showing you.
Oh boss, thank you for bringing me out to eat KFC.
No problem. Hey, actually I need you to do me a favor also. KFC, right? I got 2 chickens at home. I need to take care of them. You see, super healthy, right? These chickens.
Very healthy.
That's my food.
Okay, hey, don't so happy first, you know. I need you to do something else. You know. I need you to inject this bacteria into this chicken.
You stupid ah! Why you wanna do that?
Experiment.
But you turn your chicken into this.
That's what we're about to find out.
Sini what chicken wo? Going for holiday lah. I feel the chicken. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired. Oh, there you are. Eh. This bacteria looks really old. Never mind. Put it together.
Finally back from a holiday. So, hey, did you vaccinate my chicken?
Yeah, I did.
Are you sure?
Yeah, really, I did.
Well, everyone, as we all know, my assistant forgotten to inoculate the chickens. But howsoever, let me illustrate some discoveries I found through his negligence. Everyone, this is a cholera bacteria. When this cholera bacteria is placed into a chicken, from our known understanding of infection, this chicken will be infected, it will become sick, and ultimately this chicken will die. But when this bacteria is greatly weakened, and when it's placed into a chicken, this chicken will become sick. But howsoever, because this bacteria is greatly weakened, instead of dying, this chicken will recover. This chicken, after infection, when it is placed healthy strain of bacteria, that means this bacteria is not weakened but a strong form of bacteria, it can no longer be infected, it still remains healthy. Now this goes on to prove one thing: when an organism is being infected by a weaker strain of bacteria, it somehow develops immunity against a stronger form of bacteria. Hence, this is one of the bases of vaccination, using live attenuated organisms. Now, despite the fact that Mr. X also contributed in vaccination, he has no medical license. Yet, without his medical license and putting himself in jeopardy, he still went ahead to treat a boy with rabies.
I'm a small boy.
I'm a dog with rabies.
Yeah, I'm a small boy. Pikachu! I caught you! Yes!
I'm a dog with rabies going after the small boy. I'm beaten by the dog.
I've been beaten by the dog! I'm gonna die soon. Die! Don't die, son! Don't die! I'm gonna find you a doctor. I'll find a doctor. Mr. X, right? Mr. X, you got to save my son, please! Save my son!
What has happened to your son?
He got bitten by a dog with rabies!
A dog with rabies?
It's terrible. Yes.
Have no fear! Vaccine is here!
I feel much better! Woo!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching our video. As we all know by right now, Mr. X has certainly contributed a lot in areas of microbiology and even medicine.